All right, Morgan. So this is obviously gonna be some tumble talk. Now, look, I think we're gonna get like a race map on the first one. Yeah, Night Fever. Okay, navigate the medieval obstacles and race to the finish line. You'll get an opportunity to learn your 3-button layout, like I was talking about, and I got a good feeling about that.
Get to
it's
the finish
honestly
line.
not hard.
Get to the finish line.
That's it.
All right,
Like,
I'm gonna do my best.
simple.
As simple as you can keep it. Just go straight.
Well, see, now it says navigate the obstacles. We gotta
All right.
keep the obstacles.
You gotta stay around it, yeah.
I can tell it's been a minute since you played this, man. That is fair. Do you have like a, I guess like for your gaming background, do you have like even like a top 5 list of games you played throughout your life?
Throughout my life, my number one all-time game, and I know I get a lot of flack for it, is Mass Effect 2.
Mass Effect 2.
That's my favorite all-time game. But
is there a particular reason why? Because I've never heard anyone name a Mass Effect game as their first favorite. Especially with that ending.
I think just because it's I've put so much time into it, and then I really enjoyed the second one. I think the story was good. But Mass Effect 2's up there for me, and then
you know that's a controversial thing.
yeah, I know. That's why I said I get a lot of flack for it, but I'll wear that one with pride every time. Yeah, I'll never not stand by that one.
I respect that, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. What about some more?
I wouldn't say like an all-time, but what I've been playing probably my favorite in a long time. Helldivers was up there. Helldivers was up there. Just as something to play with my friends. Space Marine 2 was up there. Baldur's Gate. I mean, I talked about it last time I was on. It's still one of my favorite games.
Definitely.
If I think I've ever played. So that's kind of like, you know, it goes back and forth. I'm a big like RTS guy, so I was a big fan of like the medieval games, any kind of Total War game. I was a big like fan of those. So that's kind of where I dabble in everything.
I love that, man, because I know my producer was telling me last season that this guy's a real gamer, and just by that description alone, I can tell. Now, for your Baldur's Gate character, what's the breakdown of it?
It depends which one.
Oh, give me your favorite one.
Probably honestly the monk was my favorite one. That was probably the one I had the most fun with, just running around punching people in the face. That one's fun.
That was a monk doing that.
Yeah, it's a monk.
Okay.
You do the wood elf monk, and you just trip people, you knock them over, and you just keep wailing on them. You get everything built up so the crits go crazy, and you just do a ton of damage. And that was the most fun I had. You can sneak around the map. You can kind of like play the whole game in that class. You have the kind of like four-heady, I'm gonna smash and into everything character, but if you want to steal things or jump around or play like the more like sneaky side of the game, you can. I really enjoyed that.
Now, obviously, big on gaming, which I do love, but I mentioned at the top of the show too, big dog lover, enthusiast like myself, your dog Winston. How has he been doing, man?
He's doing great. He actually, he just had another show he was in Canada. He just won I don't even know the name of the show. My grandmother's the one who showed him. He won all his events up in Canada, and it was really cool for him and for my grandma. You know, it's a big thing for her.
Now, is that something that your family's been doing for a long time?
She's been doing it since my dad got remarried. So since I was, I think, like 11 years old.
What are the chances we get to see Winston in like something like the Westminster?
Well, he took reserve best in show in Westminster 2 years ago. So I think for right now he's done. And then he's gonna end up probably doing another show when he's gets a little older. I think there's like a senior tour he'll end up doing.
A senior tour?
Yeah, like a little like victory lap.
Okay, right on. That's amazing, man. Is that like something that you could see, like, I mean, obviously Winston seems like a one-on-one, but is there like any opportunity you think like you could get into those kinds of things, like even like after you're done playing, stuff like that? Like, it seems like it's a pretty interesting field.
I mean, you know, that's something, I really do it. My grandma loves it. It's her passion. It's her work, you know, work of love. She puts a lot of work into not only, you know, taking care of the dogs, but being, you know, producing, you know, good dogs and healthy dogs. You know, she cares about the animals and loves them a lot. So for me, it's more just making sure that she, you know, I have a good dog and she gets all the recognition and support for it, because she's the one who does it all. And so that's kind of the way I look at it. You know, it's everything I do is for her to do it. and that's kind of how I look at it.
Now, do you have any hobbies like outside of gaming, or what? Just when you're not completely zoned in and focused on football?
I mean, it's kind of hard because when I'm not, that usually gaming is my downtime. My wife has a boat, so we'll go out go fishing, go hang out on her family's boat. I haven't been able to go do anything I like to do in the off season because everything I like to do hobby-wise is during football, so can't really do it. I can't snowboard like I like to. I can't. Hunting season's always during football season, so that's tough.
Speaking of tough.
But at least we're both bad.
But you know what? They can't take away from us some damn good conversation.
No, they can't. They can't. Oh, it's been a good time.
So you're a snowboarder, though.
I do like to snowboard. I love to snowboard. My dad, he's a disabled vet, and he did a Project Odyssey that kind of got him into Wounded Warrior, and he was went to Telluride, and they have like an adaptive sports program for disabled vets, and he got him snowboarding, met one of his best friends that he's able to snowboard with. So, I went up there with them. I had a blast. Kind of came natural to me. So it's something really relaxing for me, but I'm definitely not supposed to do it. So probably won't be doing it for, hopefully a couple more years. But it's something I really enjoy doing.
Ah, dude, rightfully so. I mean, sometimes it's just like those adrenaline things that get you going, and I can imagine snowboard's one of them. Me personally, I won't be hopping on any board, but hey, I wish you the best of luck with it.
I appreciate it.
All right, Morgan, well, that was a fun Fall Guys session. Obviously, we didn't do too well. Which is probably why it's an appropriate time to bring out a real gamer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. Somebody actually knows what they're doing.
Exactly.
I think we were just talking.
We were
just talking and pressing buttons.
That's pretty much what it was.